Yeah, what's up? It's Action Figure Hub Nate here, back with another review. I just reviewed the Nihilist Build-A-Figure. It's probably a lot more recent for me because I just reviewed him like 30 seconds ago, and I'm just hopping right onto this Cull Obsidian review. Cull Obsidian obviously making his debut in Avengers Endgame. Or not Avengers Endgame, bro, I'm dumb. Avengers Infinity War, and then he was the Infinity War Wave 2. Yeah, he is right here, and he is in person. I've had him for probably about 6 months. I just haven't gotten around to reviewing him. I've been really lazy with it, and I'm really sorry about that, guys. I will try and hop on that. So maybe I won't be so lazy, in the future. But yeah, he's a biggie lad. He is a thicky fella. Not as big as the third figure I have yet to review. Probably won't do that tonight. I think I might just go to bed soon because it's relatively late. Third figure being Monkey Man from the Comic Book Heroes or something like that. I think that's what the line is. Like Comic Book Heroes, something like legendary Comic Book Heroes or something like that maybe. But yeah, the Monkey Man. The only other wave, it was Monkey Man and Pit, and I got both of them now, so I can check those off the list. Now all I got to do is get I think I already checked off Toy Biz. I think I have every Toy Biz one, so I can check off the Toy Biz ones too. Now all I got to do is get that old Hasbro and new Hasbro checked off the list, and then we'll be golden. Collection complete. But as you see here, I have been sitting on this guy for quite a while, and I'm excited to bring a review. As you can see, even from a distance, he looks real nice. What's it? The Children of Thanos, as I can't think of something. It's the something order. Black Order, maybe? Dark Order, something like that. Children of Thanos have all come out real nice. Proxima Midnight, Corvus Glaive, and Ebony Maw, I would argue, are some of the best figures of this year. Every single one of them has come out looking absolutely fantastic, and I don't know, I feel like Black Dwarf or Cull Obsidian may be the worst painted, but that's only because he's a Build-A-Figure and he is the biggest. As you see, there is no shading in his leg area and such. The painting that he gets is right here on his chest and on his face. Is there any on his arms? There is no painting on his arms except for up in these shoulder areas, just matching the darker rib colors, ribby scale things, which is kind of a bummer because I mean he was besides for the Maw, he was my favorite. I always tend to shoot for like the heavier characters, the bigger fellas, like in Smash Ultimate. Man, DDD is so fun to play, and I love playing Donkey Kong as well. Ganondorf, I just love the big heavy hitters, and that is exactly what this guy is. I was excited to get this guy. I bought every figure in the wave actually. Then I sold them all afterwards without the Build-A-Figure piece because I didn't really want them. But never mind that. This guy is pretty much why I bought the entire wave. Just because they had it all in one place, and I was just like, oh well, might as well. And then I sold it all online. So, woo. As you can see, here's the back side of the buddy. Looking pretty crazy. Here's the front side of him. Looking equally, if not more crazy. And as you can tell, he comes with this big hammer. Also, if you see, his fingernails and hands in general have gotten really scuffed up from putting this hammer in and out of his hands only like 2 or 3 times, and it's really roughing up the plastic there. So I tend to not have him hold this, and I only did for the review. So I blame you for him being scratched. As you can see, his head looks up about that far, looks down that far, which is a pretty good bit. If you get him looking down, he can look down at people on the ground. His shoulders, because of his spikes, only move up that far. They can go 360. He's got that bicep swivel, just barely. I guess it is kind of locked a little bit These do scratch the body right there, but he does have the bicep swivel. Got a single jointed elbow that only goes in that far. This wrist moves up and down. Well, this wrist moves in and out. He has waist rotation and upper diaphragm rotation, as well as a crunch that goes about that far forward and a lot farther back and to the side that much and that much. His legs move about out that far, in this far, not back at all. Oh boy, oh damn, my lord. About forward that far. He do got that double jointed knee. Bends about that far. Ankle forward that much. Back that much. Inhibited by these little plate things. A complaint I do have. Obviously my leg falls off, but I mean it's pop. So, well. These little kneelets, I always have mine kind of slide off. I mean, they just push right back on, but it's kind of annoying. And, yeah, it's really annoying, but, you know, it's whatever. You win some, you lose some. Hopefully I don't lose his knee pads, but you know what? That could happen. I do like this figure. I do. Was it worth buying the entire wave? Probably not. Probably not. At least if you were keeping the figures. I sold mine. So, I'm fine. If you like the figures in the wave, then sure as hell, keep every single one of them. I just wasn't that big of a fan of any of them. At least not to the extent where it wouldn't be worth it to just sell it, then keep it. So that's the route I took. I sold every single figure in this wave, except for the Build-A-Figure, which is the reason I buy most figures, is parts for Build-A-Figures. Because even though I do like the base Marvel Legends, I got into them because of the Build-A-Figure. I collect them to this day because of the Build-A-Figure, and I will continue to collect because of Build-A-Figures. If the whole Build-A-Figure aspect no longer continues, then they lost a customer. If they just release really good big figures, I don't care, because it is not Build-A-Figures. Whole reason I'm here, that's my demographic. I love buying a whole bunch of stuff just to put one thing together. Don't know why, but my body is like, yeah, boy, so yeah, that's that. I guess I'm on the spectrum now for autism. Oh well. I don't know if y'all believe me that he's a bigger lad. Here's him next to that guy I told you about, the Bucky Cap dude in the Nemesis video. Pretty standard. As you can see, he towers over him. Not as towering as the Monkey Man Build-A-Figure from the Legendary Comic Book Heroes, I believe is what it's called. Could be wrong though, so don't eat my cheeks. But yeah, that review should be next. After I don't know, get around to it, I guess. I mean, I was planning to get a review of this guy out a week after I got him, and look, here we are 6 months after, and I've just now filmed. Who knows when I'll upload this? Could be years, honestly. Who knows? If y'all know me outside of school, which is really highly unlikely, then y'all know procrastination is my game. Getting sent to the office, something I'm good at, because I'm a cunt. Thanks for watching this video. I would love it if you'd subscribe. Tune in next century for when I upload again of the Monkey Man Build-A-Figure.